Want to know what you should do about workplace politics when you're just getting started on the tenure track? You're going to find out right now. Hey everybody, I'm Leigh from teachingacademia.com, and I'm all about giving you the tools you need to navigate academia and make your best impact. Today, in this video, we are focusing on workplace politics when you're just getting started on the tenure track. And this video is part of a series of videos about how to be successful during those early stages when you're just getting started as an assistant professor. So the tips I'm going to give you today are somewhat broad, and obviously you're going to be able to shape them, refine them, make them work for you. Okay, I'm just going to give you some broad guidelines here based on my experience and what I have seen. So first of all, no matter what I say in this video, keep in mind that you should always have ideas and opinions about issues that are relevant to your work, all right? So I'm not saying don't speak up in meetings. I'm not saying don't ask questions. I'm not saying don't offer your ideas and your perspective. Do all of that, okay? You absolutely should do all of that. You were hired for a reason. You were hired because you have some expertise, and when that it makes sense and when that is relevant, you should be contributing to those important conversations in your field, and at your university, in your college, in your department, etc. But keep in mind that when you enter the workplace, there is a lot of history going on there. There's history about how programs were developed. There's histories about things that, get supported and things that get cut. People have hurt feelings over things that have happened over the years. Some people have really long, positive histories with each other. They've been really good, friends and colleagues for a long time. Some people have never liked each other. They fight each other all the time. Some people were friends for a while. They had a falling out, right? There's all this interpersonal stuff and history going on that you're just not aware of. So once you sort of get in and kind of get a lay of the land, questions will start popping up for you, okay, about why people have certain reactions or why people treat each other certain ways or why some things get more funding and it's important, other things don't. And it's really helpful to ask your mentor for help in understanding the lay of the land. Take these questions to your mentor so they can help you understand the politics that you are witnessing. And obviously over time, the more that you get to know people, the more you get to know your department, your college, the better handle you will have on this. But in the beginning, you kind of want somebody to help you out, give you a little bit of a roadmap. Now, keep in mind that when you've got a mentor who does sort of give you a roadmap about the political lay of the land, they're coming with their own histories and perspectives too. So they're going to have some level of bias, but they're also going to have some level of truth. So keep that in mind. I would take everything with a very critical perspective, okay? The other thing is, don't pick a side in a battle, okay? Especially your first couple of years, because you probably do not have the historical knowledge, right, to sort of understand the full perspective. So if people are arguing over which programs to cut, if people are arguing over which programs to start, I think it's fine to give input, but you don't, and then ask questions, but you might not want to come down on a side too hard, okay? Because you're new and, people may also just sort of brush you off. So be prepared for that because they're going to understand that you don't necessarily have the whole lay of the land. So what I would say ultimately about workplace politics in those first, 1 to 3 years is definitely take the time to get to know people, get to know the institutional history of where you've started. Stay on the sidelines of the politics initially because you just don't, until you have an understanding where you feel like you can really step into it and you know what you're doing. But on the other hand, don't hold back. Don't think that you have to be quiet. Definitely offer your thoughts, your opinion, your perspective. Definitely raise questions, but at the same time, work to understand the context that you have started in. So if you like this video and you want more, click right here and I will see you over in the next one.